Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, January 14, 2019, and we are here for another Monday mystery game. It's been yet another crazy week, so much stuff going on, so many cool things, so many cool people showing up. The arcade was crazy over the weekend, very busy. Even with, now we got some snow, still, people are here playing. It's awesome. It's 2019 and people are playing all these crazy arcade games. It's awesome. Love it. Love it. And today, number 698, very excited as we step ever closer to number 700. 700's coming up. We're going to be, not next week, but the following week. That'll be number 700, unless there's something unforeseen that happens. But 2 weeks. We've had so many awesome games for our milestone games. We are hoping that we're going to do something cool. I don't know what yet. I have not. It took. I had a last-minute change on today's Monday mystery game. All last week was playing it. Very cool game, but then it was like, we're getting up there. Maybe something more rare. Maybe something they know. We'll see. So changed it up earlier today. Had the cabinet on hand to do it. Pretty cool, excited for it. Can't wait. Really appreciate everybody tuning in today. We should mention first we are going to be doing a lot more new content on our Twitter. So we'll have Pete repost the links to G-Ghost Arcade. You can follow that on Twitter. And then also GGA_Ghostlord. Follow me. I've been posting a lot of pictures and other cool stuff, so check that out. And, of course, we will always be posting on Facebook. We're a little behind on our website update, but hopefully everybody understands with that. We've been working on so many different directions. We will be having a lot more media coverage. Definitely, we've been updating Galloping Ghost reproductions. There will be a lot more updates to that soon. We've had so many people asking, do we have this piece of artwork? Do we have that piece of artwork? Most of the time, yes, we do. So we will be updating our list of artwork that we have. We got to fill everybody in on the Galloping Ghost Garage right across the street and over a street. Check that out. A lot more info on that coming. And, of course, everybody's just salivating for Galloping Ghost Pinball. When will it be opening? How soon can they come play? Unfortunately, all I can say right now is soon. I don't have that official date yet. As soon as we know, it will be posted everywhere. We will not be quiet about that. We showed everybody a couple of weeks ago the pinball machines that we had. We were on Mancow. Was that last week? Wow. We were on Mancow last week on WLS 890. They've been giving away day passes. They'll play a clip of music, and then if you can guess it, you'll win a free day pass to the Galloping Ghost Arcade. So tune in to Mancow. I believe it starts at 6 in the morning, or it might be 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 6 to 9. So check us out, be a part of that, and win a free pass to the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Very cool that they keep doing that. Very much appreciated. So what else? Oh, as I was talking about pinball, we were mentioning pinball on the Mancow show, and people were just going crazy. So many rare games like Varcon and Alien and Predator on there. People are lining up. They're super anxious to do live streaming and podcasts, and we're trying to accommodate all of them. So if we haven't gotten back to you yet, we will. We're very excited for it. We've been working so hard to get it open. We're probably going to have to expand even before we open on our pinball building. We were doing it in half the building. Probably going to take the whole building now just because. Just because. Well, that's how we do it. We don't want to make it that tight right away. The demand for it, I think it's going to be a pretty busy place. So very excited. Stay tuned for that announcement of the opening date, and that will be very, very soon. We know everybody's anxious, and we don't want to delay it, but we got to make 1 or 2 more adjustments, and then we'll be ready. Next thing we have to talk about is the One Up Arcade. They've got their arcade challenge going on. We've had, so far, we started with In the Hunt, which we lost. And then there was Vendetta, which, Stephen Lucas, we won. Thanks to Stephen Lucas putting up a great score at the last minute. Now, people, Stephen Lucas is doing it, putting up a great score on Vendetta. This month's game, Roston. I know we've got some amazing Roston players here, so hopefully this month we'll get the first back-to-back. We can do the first back-to-back win, month to month. The players at the one up out in Australia, out in Brisbane, they're no joke. They're super serious. You saw what they did on In the Hunt and everything, and just absolutely tremendous scores. But we can do this. We've got some great Roston players. So let's see it. Let's see some people put up some. I know Jimbo Slice. They don't call him Jimbo's. There you go. He's going to put on his Conan wig and live up to his Jimbo Slice name and put up an awesome score in Roston, hopefully. We shall see. You know, huge thanks to Fat Chris. I just saw pizzas delivered here. You know, I don't even have to ask who they're from. Huge thanks to Fat Chris. Such a tremendous part of this community. And, again, it's every Monday. It's so cool to see all the regulars here and have the people watching and so many names that there's so many people we don't know, but then there's the people we do, and we really appreciate you guys tuning in every week and being a part of the stream and being part of the community, because that's just so awesome. Even I see Masi Hagopian over there. I didn't even know he was here. So awesome, so awesome. So thank you, Fat Chris, for that. Everybody here is thankful for everything that you do. Very awesome and very much appreciated. So, Pete, what else do we have to cover? Swap meet. We've had so many people asking, when's the swap meet? And when's the next podcast? Well, swap meet should be February 9th. That's going to be a Saturday. Hit up Pete Hahn for details on tables and such. It should be a good one. There'll be we haven't made the official post yet, but you're joining us here on for the Monday Mystery Game, so you get to know first. And it'll be a good one. We haven't had one in a while. Pete was out. We usually have one in December. We passed up on that because it wouldn't be the same without Pete Hahn. So that'll be coming soon. We also have our podcast. We were hoping to record it last Friday. This Friday we can't, as me, Tommy Waffles, and GGA Jeremiah will be, and Phil Pops too, will be out at the NetherRealm Mortal Kombat launch or release. Well, no, it's an unveiling party. I would say. Super excited for that. Stay tuned for more info on that too. But the following Friday, we are slated for another podcast. I get so many messages. When's the next podcast? They're coming. They're coming. It's just been, again, it's been a super busy schedule. Finally seeing a little bit of daylight at the end of the tunnel. We're amping everything up. For those just noticing, we're running at a higher frame rate right now. So look for a lot of improvements in 2019. Very excited for it. Probably might have to knock out a few of the kinks, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So I guess without any further ado, let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year to help with today's unveiling. Pete, how's the weekend?
You know, the weather wasn't very great, but I enjoyed it. I feel like I'm back in the groove, back in my routine of being here. And it was nice to see some of the regulars that came out even despite the snow on Saturday, so thank you for that. But yeah, a little slower than normal, but probably will make it up this week.
Absolutely. You know, we had Master Daniel Pacina and Rich Divizio out here on Saturday as well. That was who played Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Reptile in Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. And then Rich Divizio, who played Kano, Baraka, Cabal, Quan Chi. So awesome. I see Nick is here. Very awesome. Makes it just in time for the unveiling. Very cool to have him here. Let's get to it. Without any further ado, your Monday Mystery Game number 698. What is it? Gundhara. Released from Banpresto in 1995. James White making demands. Banpresto's Gundhara, 1995. Now, I would imagine, I've seen so many people, it gets quiet. Sometimes it gets quiet when we unveil a game. This is very similar to an Edward Randy-esque silence. It's very, very quiet. This is a game that deserves some attention. It is an amazing game. The collectors know it. The collectors know it. It took me about a year and a half to find one of these boards. And it is pretty awesome. So, you want to give the inaugural playthrough? Awesome, awesome. Have you ever heard of Gundhara?
I have not. It looks kind of reminds me of Shock Troopers, or maybe like Heavy Barrel almost. Looks pretty cool.
It has a little bit of Heavy Barrel. It has a little bit of Shock Troopers. Definitely the speed and the feel of it is very reminiscent of Shock Troopers. It has a little bit of SAR, Search and Rescue feel to it as well, but not rotary stick. Chris Plackey with the diving catch. Chris Plackey. Thank you, Chris Plackey, for saving the speaker. Pete Hahn, with the foresight to know that speaker was going to fall, called it before the start of the stream. Pretty cool art style on this game. Gundhara, like I say, it took a long time to track this board down. It was very surprising when we found one on auction. It was definitely not an inexpensive game. This game does not pop up very often, and but very, very fun. You get it's a little bit shmup-like. You have a lot of firepower to you when you're playing it. But there's a lot of enemies, too. You've got 3 buttons to the game. You've got your fire button. You've got your kick button. When you don't want to shoot somebody, you got to kick them. And then you've got your special button. When you hold the button down, you will actually lock your position of how you're moving. So if you're walking on an angle and you hold the button down and start firing, then you can kind of stay locked in that shot, and you can move around and shoot on the same angle. A little bit of a tutorial. 8-way stick, A button for rapid fire. Press down into fixed position. Kick with the B button. And power shot with the C button. Will he pick Jerry or Jin? Going with Jerry. Jerry reminds me a little bit of Metal Slug. A little bit of Terry Bogard. Here we go, kicking those barrels out of the way. It does have a little bit of Shock Troopers vibe to it. It has a little bit of SAR, Search and Rescue. Great game. A lot of people like that one. I think James is going to be making a mistake. He went off. This is Jimbo Slice, I believe, has a back tattoo of Gundhara from.
Comes up when you put him under a black light. So when he's up in the club,
and he's picking up the flamethrower. Definitely by level 2, you can see where this is not just. There's a lot of bullets in this. Using that special shot. He has the laser blast. With lock-on technology. It is a very fast-paced game. Here's the first boss. For those just joining us, today's Monday Mystery game is Gundhara, released from Banpresto back in 1995. Super rare game. Again, this took me well over a year, probably a year and a half, maybe just under 2 years to find somebody that would sell me this. and it is visually it is awesome. It is a little bit over the top, like to me it has kind of that Edward Randy-esque vibe to it, where it's doing its own thing. It doesn't care that most games. It's tough. It's a tough game. Who's up next? Former Game of the Year, Jamie Tibbetts. Jamie Tibbetts, have you heard of Gundhara?
I have not.
No. It is very cool. Such a good game, especially wait till you get to see some of the surprises in this game. It's like Edward Randy in the fact that they're like, hey, here's this level, you play this level, and then they change it up a bit. They make it a little bit different. So I'm excited as people progress through this game. You are, the children have been kidnapped. Yes. It is auto fire. You have to let go of the button to change your direction of shot. Lots of different power-ups and bullet types. Flamethrower and laser and bazooka. Vulcan. Your triple shot. Gets missiles. Might have to turn this up a little bit. See, the backgrounds take damage. B button is the kick button. See, should you not want to shoot, you should see this guy's kick. He's got taking on the boss. Again, for those just joining us, today's Monday Mystery Game is Gundhara. Outrageously rare game. There are no arcades with it. Even on KLOV, there is literally only like one member on KLOV that has this game. And it is visually a very awesome game. Play-wise, it's a very smooth playing game. Been trying to get some of those games that people haven't heard of very often. We've been putting up games like Zero Team and Space Gun and so many, trying to mix it up a bit as we close in on number 700. This is our 698th game. Taking out the boss. No stranger to a lot of bullets on the screen. Jamie Tibbetts of JT and the Hambone. The little victory dance, very, very cool. He's jumping on the motorcycle. Let's see what he's doing now. It's different. Little more shmup-like. Little bit faster paced. Facing one of the little bit stronger enemies. He's taking some shots, and he's not going down. How about it? Anybody in the stream chat, anybody see Gundhara before? It is outrageously rare. Released from Banpresto back in 1995. A lot of points left on the table. Now at the pigs. They're not real pigs. No. You can use your super weapon, though. We are watching former Game of the Year Jamie Tibbetts as he plays our Monday mystery game, Gunhara, released from band Presto in 1995. It's a little bit of everything. It's a little bit of little heavy barrel, little SAR, search and rescue, a little bit of shock troopers. Oh, oh! That was a slow bullet. It was floating. Takes him down. Pretty sure, again, when we unveiled this, you heard that silence. The silence. It was very reminiscent of Edward Randy's silence. When the guys that play here, the people that play here are very, very knowledgeable in their games. They think they've seen it all. So it is so awesome to be able to find something that they are unfamiliar with, that hasn't been played in arcades for the last 30 years and emulated, and it's something fresh, and we can see how the players do. These are the games that, to me, are the most telling, just with no preconceived notion of how to play it or what to do. You just get to see the raw skill of the players. Jamie Tibbetts doing very, very good. A lot of people, again, this game, highly sought after collectible. It is, I've seen, when I first saw this game, I saw it go for over $2,000 for just the board. Excellent, excellent first run. Jamie Tibbetts. That's going to wrap it up for our Monday Mystery stream on Facebook. Jump over to Twitch. Over at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. We're going to be watching Chris Plackey play. And then don't forget, join us next Monday for number 699, right there at 700. One last time, don't forget again to follow us on Twitter at Ghost Arcade and GGA_Ghostlord. So make sure to follow us. So thanks, everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade, and we hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.